45-yard return for Stephen
quarterback
Preston.
profile on the Michigan quarterback Chad Henne, the first true freshman ever to start as quarterback in a Rose Bowl game. He's 6'2", 217 pounds, out of Wyomissing, Pennsylvania. And the game is on. The first carry of the ball game is another true freshman, Mike Hart, as we look at the backs and receivers in the starting lineup for Michigan. Mike Hart, 18 years of age, ran for 1,311 yards this season. Wide receiver Braylon Edwards, a premier performer, 87 catches, 1,221 yards and 12 touchdowns. The offensive line, a bunch of big guys led by the center, David Boss, 5 300-pounders in that offensive line. And David Boss shared the Remington Award for centers this season. On 2nd down and 8, the ball is thrown, caught by Braylon Edwards, but caught in traffic. He is not able to move up the field. He is taken down right on the Texas 45-yard line. The Texas Longhorns defensively offer a 5-man set up front, led by 305-pound tackle Rodrigue Wright. He meets all the qualifications as a disruptor. Linebackers, number 11, Derek Johnson. That's the man you got to know where he is on every play. He's worth the price of a ticket. The secondary, it's a big secondary, all 6 feet or better, all around for 200 pounds, and they patrol with vigor, and Michigan is unsettled by something, and they spend the timeout very early in the ball game. Unusual that you would see a timeout called at this juncture. So with 13:44 to go in that first period, we'll be right back. As we come back to the Rose Bowl, it is 3rd down and 3 now, and our only guess, it must have been something to do with personnel for the Michigan Wolverines. 3rd and 3 to keep the ball. Chad Henne's first pass completed to Braylon Edwards inside the 30, inside the 25. First down at the Texas 24-yard line before Terrell Brown can bring him down.
Chad Henne finding the best receiver in college football, the Blitnikoff Award winner, Braylon Edwards. 2 catches now for 25 yards. Big 3rd down conversion on this crossing route here. Zone coverage for the Longhorns, and they fit it in just in time before Terrell Brown can get over there. And then Edwards, with great running ability, sets up Michigan on the 24. Well spent timeout, Keith. They had the wrong personnel in the game at the time.
It always look better when that timeout means
yes, it does.
All right, Edwards on this side. He's going back toward the ball. He's got the ball running a reverse. He's got a block on the corner. He's inside the 20, out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Michael Huff pushed him out, and there is a penalty flag on the play. Thrown over where he was shoved out of bounds.
Looks like they're going to call holding on Carl Tabb. Tabb had to hold his block literally for a long time as a slow developing reverse play for the Wolverines, who don't run a lot of gadget plays.
Holding, number 17 on the offense. 10-yard penalty from the line of scrimmage.
We told you this is a Big East Conference crew headed by the referee, Dennis Hennigan.
Edwards had gone in motion. Now he's going to circle back and take this handoff from Michael Hart. Good job by Hart. Then on the outside, number 17 tied up here. That's Carl Tabb holding on to Cedric Griffin.
So it's an 8-yard gain, a 10-yard penalty. It'll be 1st down and 12 for the Michigan Wolverines. On the outside, it's Jermaine Gonzalez who's into the ball game. Jason Avant hurt, can't play. Ball to the corner, too high and too long. He got his hands on it. In fact, I think he caught Steve Breston, but Breston had run out of real estate and could not get control inbound.
And he just a little bit late on the delivery, but it was another fine pass. He is really sharp to start this game. Even though it was incomplete, he's got to feel good about getting the ball out to Breston.
In talking to him on Thursday, we were down visiting. It seemed like I'm almost talking to a third person. He was so focused.
Yes, he was. Very, very mature.
2nd down and 12. Henny throwing. No, giving inside. And the penalty flag follows that play as the running back, Mike Hart. Mike Hart at 18 years of age, 5'9", 194, a freshman out of Syracuse. And he has become very much, he and Henny both, a part of this football team.
Michigan walking back like it's holding against the Wolverines.
Could have been, because that I saw one of the officials sort of indicate that as he threw the flag right at the feet of the perpetrator.
I'm not so sure it's not holding against Texas.
Holding, number 75 on the offense. 10-yard penalty. Repeat second down.
David Boss gets the call, but watch how Larry Dibbles works him. Right in the center of the play, right here is Boss. And here's Dibbles, 92. Dibbles pulls Boss down on his back. That is defensive holding, not holding on Boss.
Well, we've had the first bad call of the day. Because that's definitely what it was, and it's an old trick.
Yeah, good trick.
Came from somewhere back in the 20s, I suspect. Henny back, gets a little heat from the outside, passes away down the middle, and a little bit too high for Braylon Edwards. Braylon gave it all he had. He was running at full speed. He ran into Philip Giger. And Giger's a 205-pound safety, and he couldn't quite reel it in.
No, but this ball is on target again. Number 1 is Braylon Edwards. Thrown a little bit high, but Edwards is 6'3", and he normally makes this catch. Giger with the coverage there, but it was going to be late. Ball went right through Edwards' hands. Michigan close to blowing a great opportunity to start this game.
It is now 3rd down and 21 after that second penalty. And Henny with a lot of time gets it away, and it is incomplete. And the opportunity is going to get away from him.
Now they got the 44-yard kickoff return by Steve Breaston, a couple of receptions by Braylon Edwards, and then the holding call against Tab, the holding call against Boss. 3rd and a mile, and Jermaine Gonzalez cannot make this catch on a ball that thrown poorly by Chad Henne.
Adam Findlay comes into the ball game. He is from Greenwood, Indiana, a senior, and he is a punter. And now Garrett Rivas has surfaced and come onto the field. So Garrett Rivas, who is a sophomore out of Tampa, Florida, at 5'9", 216 pounds, but a bullet of a leg, and the holder is Adam Findlay, the punter. So it'll be a 52-yard field goal try to get on the board for. No, they snap it back, and he pooch kicks it, angles it for the sidelines, and it's not very good. So the second time early in this ball game, we get a little trickery out of the Michigan Wolverines. That was a man-sized field goal try at 52 yards for him, so he pooches it, but he didn't get it downfield very far. It'll be Texas on the 18.
The Rose Bowl game presented by Citi. This ABC Sports exclusive presentation brought to you by Citibank. Thank you from Citi, a new kind of rewards program from a card you can count on. Jeep trail rated capability. Don't go off-road without it. FedEx, proud sponsor of the BCS. Go air, go ground, go football. And Budweiser, the bright color and crisp clean taste you'll only find in the king of beers.
Well, let's back everything up and forget everything that happened, because in all of that melee, there was a flag thrown because there was a dead ball foul, too much time. Clock ran out, and so consequently there was no play. Dead ball foul, no play. And now with that added yardage to their situation, Michigan's Adam Findlay is in the punt, which is where we started in the first place. He's standing back at his 47. He'll hit it around the 50, and he's trying to get up in the air and kill it deep. And it takes a Texas bounce and goes on into the end zone and will come out to the 20-yard line. So there the Longhorns will have their first possession of it. The quarterback profile on number 10, Vince Young. Big sophomore, 6'5", 225. He can run. Feet as dangerous as his arm, actually. 16-2 as a starter. He comes from Houston. So from the 20, the first snap of the game for Texas, and Nate Jones is in to give him 3 wideouts. And they go out of the shotgun. They don't throw the ball. They run it with Cedric Benson. And Benson, who's the Doak Walker running back of the year, gets it up to near the 30-yard line and almost the first down. Explosive guy, Cedric Benson, among the backs and receivers, winner of the award, as we told you, named for Doak Walker. 1,764 yards, 19 touchdowns, 4 straight seasons he has gained 1,000 yards or more. 4 in a row. And we've got a Texas injury off the very first offensive play of the game. And guess what? It's Benson. That's about the worst news they could have.
No, he doesn't look good at all. It's either a left knee or ankle problem as he gains 9 yards on his first carry. This is the option read play for Texas. Nice hole up the field. Makes that cut there. And you know, I walked on this field before the game, Keith, and it was in good shape, but it just looked on that play right there that the turf gave way, and he may have sprained a knee or ankle.
Well, he's not willing to sit down right now. He's going to try to walk it off. Lamont Taylor is the backup for him. He's a freshman, number 25, but not in the game at the moment. As they work out of the shotgun with Vince Young, and he is that other running back in the backfield, but the Michigan Wolverines are after him. He didn't have far to go to get his first down on second down and a yard, and he picks it up as he runs into Lawrence Reed. Cedric Benson now comes back. So Benson gets back in a hurry. The Michigan defensive front reflected there, anchored by the big nose tackle Gabe Watson. The linebackers, you'll have some changing around there today. Lawrence Reed has 24 consecutive starts there. Ernest Shazer, the strong safety, will be up in the box quite a bit today as well, trying to control Vince Young. Here's a penalty flag and whistle. So we're getting the laundry dirty early.
Well, you talked about whether there's cottonmouth or whatever down there. I think there is, Keith.
Prior to the snap, false start, number 64 on the offense, 5-yard penalty, remains first down.
Kelsey stuttered, moved on the play. It's a tough. I mean, this is a big moment. Let's face it. If you're 19, 20 years old, 18 years old, you don't think they're not wound a little tight? Good grief. They're lucky they can breathe. So the penalty makes it first down and 15 for the Longhorns now at their 25-yard line. Still working out of that same formation. 3 wideouts. Young takes it up the middle. And he was stopped, but then had enough strength to pull away and made something out of nothing. Gabe Watson had him originally, and he sort of wiggled away from Gabe, and then Monday came in to help.
And because of the unique talents of Vince Young and Cedric Benson, and the fact that the Longhorns use 3 wide receivers so much, the big difference has been for Michigan, you're going to go to a 4-man line with Gabe Watson over the center and 3 linebackers, and they've moved Woodley, Lamar Woodley, and Pierre Woods to defensive ends to get more speed on the field.
Staying with that formation, Vince Young back, tackled in the backfield. Terrific play by Lawrence Reed as he shot the gap and found his target. Never get, that's the best way to control Vince Young, is don't let him get cranked up. And he got him before he could start his motor.
Yeah, and keep him in the pocket. Make him run this way and not to the outside. Watch 42, Lawrence Reed, pick up his 3rd sack of the season, totally unblocked in a secure tackle.
3rd down and 16 with the ball going back to the 24-yard line. Still with a 3-wide set. Wolverines show blitz again. Here they come, and they flush him out of the pocket, and that's bad news. There's a block on the corner for him, and he turns it upfield, and it's a big run for the big quarterback. Lamar Woodley reaching for him. And Vince Young just showed you why he is a terror for the defense.
No question, Keith. Watch McClintock come on the blitz. They do not contain him this time. He breaks the pocket and goes for 24 yards. Good block there by Limas Swede, taking care of Marcus Curry. That got Young the first down. Plus all this running ability. How smooth.
Ball on the 48-yard line for the first down. They handed away to Benson, who had hobbled off the field and then out one play and came back, and he doesn't get much there. He's right down about the